Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of West Ham Fan TV on the social, our interactive social media show where we answer questions sent in by you, our viewers. I've got two very special guests with me this week. I've got Ben Glander,
welcome,
skipper of Thames Ironworks Community FC.
Thank you.
Cheers mate. And I know him as Ethan, you'll all know him as Behzinga. Welcome. I got him, I feel a bit intimidated, so I'm sitting next to Behzinga. Better be good here. Right, first question. And I think we're all qualified to answer this one.
Definitely.
I think we're all going to have the same opinions. From Luke Malden,
yeah,
who also plays for Thames Ironworks. What do you think of Charlie Donald's sleeping pattern? Now, I feel like I need to explain this one first.
Yeah, a little bit.
Charlie Donald plays for us, doesn't
he? Yeah.
And he's always late.
Half an hour late.
Half an hour late, yeah. Ben, you pick him up normally, don't you?
I was at his house at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. It was 9:15, mate. He lives just round the corner.
Yeah, Wanstead.
15 minutes. So not too far. And he was half hour late because he goes to bed at...
9:30, he was showering.
He goes to bed at stupid o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So I think it's a shocking sleep.
I think everyone in the comments just slate it.
Tragic.
Slate it.
So, yeah. Now we've got that one out of the way. Now we've just slagged Charlie off. We'll go on to the next one. This one's from Corey, at Corey Kemp. Who would win in a fight between the Lawless and Hammer and Talk?
Hammer and Talk.
yeah. Sorry, Dan, but it's got to be Hammer and Talk.
I don't know. He's like a little angry Jack Russell, isn't he, when he gets going? Though.
Yeah, exactly. I reckon he'd eat him alive. Dan might hit him with a lunchbox, but
that bloody lunchbox story. Next one's from Claret and Blue Army. Should Carroll and Hernandez both start, or should we play just one striker?
We've got to go for it. I'd go 4-4-2, especially if Antonio's out. I'd go 4-4-2.
Well, I don't know. We've looked pretty good when we've gone 3-5-2. So maybe even go.
Yeah, I feel like Swansea though. Like, I feel like we've got to go for it.
I feel like we haven't seen the best of Hernandez playing off of Carroll.
Yeah.
No, so, he's normally out wide.
Carroll looked a bit wooden against Spurs as well. I don't think he looked good, so who knows?
I'd start 4-4-2 just because it's Swansea.
Yeah.
If any other team, like it's higher up the division, I'll probably stick with three at the back because we look comfortable with three at the back. But yeah, if Swansea, I'd go 4-4-2 and stick them to up front.
Okay. It's a good one from Josh Verrills. If you had to select a five-a-side team out of the current West Ham squad, who would you select and why would you select them?
God, you name
Start with the keeper.
Hart. Reed.
Yeah.
Lanzini. Hernandez and Obiang. Yeah. Obiang's a bit of everything.
Decent.
And he's got a bit of everything. And Chicharito just literally goal hang. You
need the skill on the five side, don't you?
Yeah, Lanzini will bring that.
See, I'm thinking a different sort of venue. I want hard bastards in my team for five side.
Yeah.
Hart, Ginge, because there's not much running.
Yeah. So just smash people.
Probably smash Lanzini in there just because a little bit crazy. Banging Arnie. And then Hernandez. Yeah.
I forgot about Arnie.
Yeah, Arnie's a hard bastard. Yeah, he'll get stuck.
And he's got a skill as well.
Throw his weight around.
Yeah. Right, so next one. This is another one from Josh Verrills. Hernandez playing on the wing is pointless. Why do you think Bilic insists on doing so? Pressure to play both him and Carroll, do you think?
I literally, honestly, don't know why he does it. Like, it's typical West Ham. Like, we signed someone who's got the potential to score 15, 20 goals, and
stick him out wide.
He's stuck out wide. Like, and he runs because he's got that like natural like thing to just come inside. Like, he doesn't have the defensive side to his game to trap back either.
I mean, you think even out wide, he's still banging them in. So imagine what he'd be doing if he was.
I mean, he's got 3 goals. I mean, if he was playing up front and we had the correct system around him, he'd probably have scored more by now.
There was a stat that came out yesterday. He scored 40 goals in the Premier League, and every single one has been in the box. He's not.
That was Nicky, by the way.
It's no good him getting the ball out wide and putting crosses in.
No, you want him in the end.
You
on the end of the cross.
You either get rid of 5-3-2, and play 4-4-2, or you literally decide between Carroll and Hernandez. Like, there's literally no other way.
Would you have maybe Carroll Hernandez and throw this one out there? Masuaku who can whip a decent ball in. Would you maybe have him further up the pitch?
Whoa. Yeah.
He's got to be starting next game. That's Masuaku.
Yeah.
Would you maybe have him in front of Cresswell?
I think I'd have him instead of Cresswell.
I feel like if we're playing 5 at the back, he's got to be starting left wing back. And I think yesterday showed that. Down the line, great ball in the box, Kiati goal. Done more in one game than Cresswell's done.
Yeah, exactly. Came on the pitch for 10 minutes.
Set up a goal.
I don't know what's gone on with Cresswell, but yeah.
Yeah, he's sort of...
Ever since injury,
since that injury hasn't been the same sort of player. I mean, to be fair, when he first come back last season at Palace, he looked good. But then he just sort of...
Perfect word, he bottles a lot of things now. There was a stat before that game, he made 3 tackles. As a defender, you made 3 tackles in like 4 games. It's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a bold job.
I've seen some of the tackles you lot putting in training. All right, next one is from Ross McLean. Where do you stand on the Mark Noble situation with him recently being disappointed with his criticism? I feel for him. I think it's turning into a bit of a Nolan situation.
I think at Spurs, he was excellent. I think against Spurs, he was excellent. He's probably the best midfielder.
With Noble, like, he's not a first team player. Like, he's a squad player, but there's games where he should be starting. Yeah. Like yesterday, I'd start him 100% because what he lacks in technical ability, he will give an extra 10 or 15 in running the ball around. And against big teams, it's not about who's got the most skill. It's about who's going to get in their face, who's going to win the second balls. And to be fair, he was our best player yesterday.
He'll run himself into the
thing is, I feel like he doesn't deserve it because I feel like he realises that he doesn't have to start every game. Like at this current stage in the Premier League, he may not be able to start every game. I think he understands that. So I don't think he deserves all the... Like, he's a captain.
I mean, you think up until last season, he played a lot of football over the last 3 or 4 years.
He's been leading that midfield for years.
So maybe it's just catching up a little. He's played a lot of football.
I just feel like how the game's evolved in the Premier League, like a lot of big athletic players, like he doesn't have the legs to play every single game, but there's still games against Spurs and other clubs,
like that Chelsea.
Yeah, like he'll give that extra little bit in just passion.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, this is a good one. It's from Rob Herditch, who's going to tell Dan that his shirt is a tad too big. You want to see? You seen his tracksuit bottoms as well? Yeah. They're massive.
They're made out of beetroot.
Beetroot trousers.
Beetroots.
Yeah, they're rascal.
I reckon you should tell him. You tell him.
I come out with the beetroot trousers.
I reckon you should tell him.
That was before Man United.
Yeah. You're bigger than the rest of us.
Yeah, exactly. You'll get away with it.
All right, next one's from Sarif the Bastard. Love that name. Love it. With the recent results being somewhat positive, bar the Tottenham game, where do you guys stand on Bilic in or out camp? For me, I'm in the out camp.
Fair enough. I feel like it's very split down the middle. I mean, you could say that the wins over Huddersfield, Bolton, etc., and the clean sheets are paper over cracks. But the way I know, we only played for about 35 minutes against Spurs. That last 20 minutes in the first,
in the first 15.
Yeah, exactly. But the rest of that gap in between, we didn't play. But that last, you can take positives from it. I know we lost, but it was close.
But we always seem to have to go a couple behind for it. Like the same at Southampton.
Yeah,
with West Ham, it's whoever gets that first goal. Well. It's whoever gets the first goal, and then the heads drop, the body language changes.
We started well against Southampton, and then we're 2 down.
We started well against Spurs, mate. I thought it was better.
We've done that obviously in our final Berlin season. But the answer to that question, for me, I do not think he's long term. But I feel like the next 4 games will determine that because they're all very winnable fixtures. Yeah.
But then say we get 8 points. Yeah. Not saying we will, but just for argument's sake.
Yeah, if we get 8 points,
then you just go. Oh, another 4.
Exactly, it's going to be one of those ones. See, the thing is, I'll sound very on the fence here. I'm Bilic in because I do feel like he can manage the squad properly, and he does. Sometimes he's tactically inept, sometimes, but he does get things right. Sometimes he does, and it does work. So I think it will be a case of judging it game by game. And if you do go on a rut again, and say we lose against Burnley, all these games coming up, you'd be a bit suspect. So.
It was the same last season. I know we had that run after Christmas and everyone's like, his job's on the line. It's uncertain.
Exactly. But I would say...
It doesn't help anyone.
Yeah. I would agree with Ben. I don't think he's long-term plan. And I can't see him managing us in the next 5 years. So.
Yeah, next 4 games will decide the future, 100%. Yeah, 4 games.
All right, this one's from Jamie Gray. It's a 2-parter. Who do you prefer, Cresswell or Masuaku, which we just briefly covered? So at the minute, I'd say Masuaku.
Masuaku, 100%.
And also, would you say this position needs improving in the next transfer window? I think it needed improving. I
think since the injury, and I think now this season has definitely exposed it. I think we should look at maybe getting just that little bit better quality in defence, like a better look. Because the game now, left backs have to be able to go forward with confidence and quality, and defend with quality. At the minute, Cresswell's injury, he can't defend. He bottles out of it. His delivery at the minute is suspect. It's suspect. Yeah. Masuaku at the minute, he's come on and he's in the Bolton. I know it's Bolton, but he came on and he showed what he can do. People judge Masuaku, I feel, off the West Brom game and the United game. I feel like he's been judged on 2 games. Yeah. And if you want to go judging people, look at Cresswell's recent performance.
But that West Brom game last year, everyone was bad.
No, exactly. So, we can't do we look for scapegoats a lot. Yeah, we look for scapegoats.
I feel like if you're going to progress with a club, you've always got to look to improve. Like, if you can get someone who's better than your current striker, then you do it. You do it. If you've got the money, you do it.
That's what I mean. If someone comes available, a decent attacking left back that can also defend, why not go for it?
If the left back comes available and he's better than both and he's available, I'd 100% sign him. Like, if you're only going to progress if you keep getting better. Yeah. So
Well, another one from our very own Greg Hobbs.
Big old Greg.
Also plays for us.
Yeah.
It's a little bit redundant now, but it's a good question. Week of the big game. Yeah. This was the Bolton game last weekend. Was Slaven right to bring Hernandez on at 2-0 up against Bolton? He got clattered. Leave him out, surely.
I feel like he done that because where he's been playing out wide and at West Brom, you notice when he come off, he threw. Like, he was not happy. I feel like there may have been a confidence booster.
Because imagine he come on, nick 2 against a team like Bolton. He would have been in his head. He'd be like, right, I'm banging him in the net now.
I know it was a confidence booster, but I probably would not have risked him. Yeah. Like, me and Ethan on the sideline, bring on Chikaria. We just wanted more goals.
Yeah.
But,
personally, if it was me, I wouldn't have. I'd have been signing him for the
touchdown. Like, 100%. Like, I would not have put him on. No.
Yeah.